Good morning, Baker. Welcome to our segment of Baker Forward Fire Watch. We got several things on tap for you today. My first guest is a very special lady. I don't want you to mistake her for Rita Hayworth or one of those actresses. This is Miss Linda Stogner.
Then.
I'm going to have to read a little bit about Linda because her dossier is a little bit long. So I'm going to start with Linda Vince is her name. And Linda, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Danny.
Really
Glad to be
pleasure
here.
have you. Linda is founder and CEO of Special Risk Insurance Incorporated, and she's the regional director of VFIS Insurance, which is Volunteer Firefighters Insurance Services, which is a specialty insurance program for emergency services organizations such as fire departments, ambulance services, and such. VFIS is a nationwide organization, and she represents them in Louisiana and Mississippi. Linda started working with the fire departments in 1981, which makes it almost 32 years. Linda, that kind of tells me.
I started young, 18 years old.
Okay, let's make that clear.
Okay.
I remember Linda way back in, when she was first started with the fire departments. I remember when she married Raymond Vince.
Yeah, Raymond Vince. That's
you
it.
took your pictures on a fire truck, huh, Linda?
That's
how
right.
dedicated you are to our business.
Well, that's how close I am to the fire department. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
A little bit more about Linda. She was named regional director of the year 3 times by VFIS. That's a big honor, Linda.
It is a big honor because VFIS is a nationwide company, and to be picked as their regional director out of all those people is great.
That
It
is
really
great. That is great. I remember one of the greatest things that we did to honor Linda was in 1995. She was the Louisiana State Firemen's Association dedicated the whole conference to her, and you really got to be on top of the game to get that honor. And Linda, that was well deserved, and I know that was one of the highlights of your career.
It was. I think it probably was the highlight of my whole career because that was being honored by the fire service, and it was just the most unbelievable time that you can believe. It was just so nice because to be honored by them, by your firemen, I couldn't ask for anything more.
I know, Linda, you deserve it. I tell you, it's nothing that we can't call you to help us for, and you will help us anytime we need something done. Help us with a conference or whatever, and I know you always assign Raymond to be the grunt.
He is. He's my workhorse.
He's a workhorse, and Raymond organizes the golf tournament, and anything we ask Raymond to do, he does it.
Yeah, the bad thing is Sam, my director of education and training, has decided instead of the services, all the services that we do provide, which are many, he's decided that now he will tell the fire departments that we offer another service, and that is having Raymond put on the conference golf tournament every year.
Yeah.
And he does a good job of it.
Yeah, he does. But enough about old Raymond. Let's
Oh,
get back to Linda.
Let's go back to me.
I know you just returned from a very special event in York, Pennsylvania. A good friend of yours and a person that's was involved in the fire service in many different ways and never ever asked for any kind of recognition for it. But Mr. Art Glatfelter.
Right.
He was one of the original founders of the Congressional Fire Service Institute. That organization helped many fire organizations throughout the United States. Give me a little bit of
Art
history on
Glatfelter, he started the program for fire departments back in 1969. He was just a terrific man. He saw a need out there, and he saw what the fire departments didn't have. So he took it upon himself he was an insurance person, and he took it upon himself to start designing a program that was specifically for fire departments. And from there, the program that I represent was created, but he went way beyond that. He was very active in every national organization there is for fire departments, and VFIS themselves are a part of all all programs that go on, you know,
Yeah.
nationwide for fire departments.
That's
So
good.
he was a great man, and
Oh, good.
he was my friend.
Well, Linda, I want to give your company a little bit of kudos here. I know when I took over as fire chief in Baker, our insurance was kind of here and there, and I wanted to get some consistency with my insurance. So I talked to the mayor about going with VFIS, and he graciously allowed me, and it's really saved us money. The policies are so much better. David and your son and that group really do a good job with claims, and we couldn't be more pleased with your company. And our time is running short, but I want to just tell you, Linda, how much we appreciate you and what you do for us in the fire service, and keep up the good work and stuff. But I want you to.
Danny, let me tell you how much I appreciate y'all. The fire departments have been a part of my life for 32
Right.
years. So all my friends pretty much are firemen. And y'all say y'all appreciate me, but I could never thank the fire departments enough for what they've done for me.
Well, good. We appreciate that. Well, I want to get you back sometime, and I want to maybe get Mr. Sam back with you, and maybe we'll have two guests on my show. Let Mr. Sam comes and audits us every year for our training, and again, Linda, the VFIS training programs are excellent. We do the driver training course every year.
Excellent.
And all the other online training programs are good, and we just love having them. But Linda, our time is running to an end. I really appreciate you and love you so much.
No.
And Carol Campbell is a male chauvinist pig.
But Linda Vince is not a pushy broad.
No. So thank you for being on the
Thank
on
you,
show with us,
Danny.
and continue to take care of Raymond. So,
Okay.
folks, we drawing to an end of this segment of our show. Stay tuned. We got some good safety tips and stuff for the holiday season.
What are people saying about their Easy Bath walk-in tub?
I had a regular tub, and it was very hard for me as an amputee to push myself up and get out of the tub.
Easy Baths equal easy solutions for worry-free bathing.
I watched her get in and out of that tub a few times, and I would try to help her get in or out of the tub, and that didn't work too well. And so I said, there's got to be a better way.
Easy Baths of Louisiana sells the highest quality walk-in tub with low interest financing. Easy Bath walk-in tubs exclusive stainless steel and glass door, dual massage therapy, and inline water heater. Easy Baths, a local company with excellent customer service. Call right now for your free in-home consultation and your $750 discount.
Welcome back, folks, to the second segment of Baker Forward Fire Watch. Howard, it sure was nice to have Miss Linda on. I mean, we could have spent more time with that lady. I know she had a lot more to say, and we could have covered a lot more.
I'm telling you, I've never seen somebody cry leaving the daggum studio when they want to
Yeah.
stay on TV.
You know,
So I think I think we could probably do an hour with her.
I think so. She can cover an hour, but we'll get her back.
Yeah.
Linda's such an activist in our profession. In
You know,
anything.
I wanted to ask you though, Chief. You know, as we were watching this segment, she works for volunteer and paid professional fire departments like ours too.
Yeah.
She offers that insurance.
Her company writes insurance policies for volunteers and paid departments, and VFIS Insurance has got such a detailed policy. It even covers our pagers and our portable radios, and
that's a great
its
thing.
actual replacement value on a lot of that stuff. So it actually saves us money from the policies and with the replacement of lost.
And that's why I wanted to bring it up, because I wanted the folks out there that was watching the show to know that that Baker's not a volunteer fire department anymore. We're a
No.
paid professional fire
Yeah.
department, and that this company offers the services
Yeah,
to us. as well.
VFIS does a lot with the training. They offer a lot of training and stuff
Right.
for fire departments
Yeah.
and stuff. But anyway, we'll get Miss Linda back and get her back on. And
I
we'll
don't,
cover
think
more.
it'll take much.
No, she actually helps a lot with anything that we need or whatever,
Right.
sponsorships for different things.
Right.
She's first to come forward, but and we're glad to have had her. But let's get on to the business at hand. We don't always like to publicize any more than we have to our tragedies in Baker, but
No.
we had one of our prominent businesses in Baker had a fire the other day, and
May 11th.
May 11th, and it was a total loss of a building, Rose's Florist and IH Tax Service on Groom Road. A little history on IH Tax Service. Miss Yvette Howland owned IH Tax Service, and
Right.
she did my taxes for many years. Your mother-in-law's taxes for
Lots
many,
and
many
lots of
people
years,
in
yeah.
Baker. And Mr. Howland, her husband, is a horticulturist, and he raises lilies and different things like
yeah.
that. And Doug, her son, is a caterer around the Baker area. But Colleen and Greg put a lot into that building and a lot into that business, and
Yeah.
and we were sorry to hear that they had that loss, and we're going to do everything we can to help them rebuild. And
Yeah.
they're in the process now of cleaning up and rebuilding.
Yeah, I
it.
drove by there. We've
Yeah.
been driving by, and it's a lot of folks can see when they're driving through the city of Baker down Groom Road right there at 4504 Groom. They've been working very hard to try to salvage what they could. You know,
Exactly.
you and I both know when you have a fire like that, it causes a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Not only the fire damage, but the smoke damage and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So they've
And
been
that's why we try to be proactive in fire prevention and education.
Right.
Is try to help it, but sometimes it just acts of nature. And
well, that's an
stuff
act
like
of
that.
God. You know,
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
responders and investigators have said that was a lightning strike.
Yeah, and
So there's not much.
That's one thing we want to caution the folks about too is the lightning, and I don't know how you can prevent that, but
I don't think there's
no real
no,
way.
I
But
mean-
anyway, we want to touch a little bit on that, but let's go ahead and delve into our next topic. The summertime's coming up, and kids like to swim and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and,
Chief. It's June.
Yeah.
It's the kids are out of school. A lot of outdoor activities going on. There's this is a time of the year where a lot of folks are getting out, cooking, grilling, getting out in their motorhomes and getting out for the sun. Crawfish bowling and
Yeah.
just different types. These some pictures that we grabbed up about the summertime, and of course, everybody wants to have fun during the summer.
Yeah.
And there's your. Is that yours, Jim?
No, that's not mine.
Oh, okay.
That's
A
not
nice
mine.
looking motorhome.
Yeah.
But what we want to do is talk about the things that we can do this summer, and one of them is swimming, and that's very important because the number one leading cause of death of children is drowning.
Yeah, and it don't take but a second for even if an adult is watching a child, and they turn their head for just a short period of time, anything can happen, and that's the tragic thing about
That's
it.
right.
You can just be cautious with our children. Make sure they have their floaties if they can't swim, and any kind of water level alarm you can put on your pool or anything like that, we recommend.
Exactly. It goes on to say most children, this is coming off of some of the research I did, Chief, most children were being watched by an adult just before they drowned, just like you said.
Yeah.
You turn your head. I have a swimming pool. You used to have a swimming pool. You know how quick it can happen.
Exactly.
And that's what we want to tell folks out there. It doesn't matter, swimming pool, rivers, wherever you're at. If you got small children, keep your eyes focused.
Howard, too, is we talk about children, but adults, when an adult is out cutting grass and they get real hot and sweaty and all, and they jump in the pool, that's not always a good thing either.
No,
that
no.
shock.
That's exactly right.
It could cause problems.
You know what my
for 'em.
grandkids ask me now? You remember the old saying about eating? How long do you supposed to wait till
Yeah.
after you swim before you after you eat 30 minutes?
Yeah, that's
funny.
the old myth, like don't eat ice cream or drink milk after you ate fish. You remember that?
Yeah, what was that? I never heard of that.
I
That's a
don't know,
new
but
one.
that's
on
old
me.
wives' tale. But anyway, yeah. But just be careful with your children, folks, and take every precaution you can to make
Exactly.
it safety. And how
Grilling. Let's talk about grilling safety, Chief.
grilling.
You know, one of the things that we wanted to say is it's grill safe before the good eating can begin.
Right.
And what we want to talk about is some of the, you know, this is the summertime. That's one heck of a grill, Chief.
Yeah, it is. Is that yours, Kathy?
I don't know if Kathy built that or not. That might be Dr. Fry's. I don't know. That's a
Maybe,
pretty neat
maybe.
grill. But this is what you don't want to happen. Look,
Right.
you got flames around your propane cylinder. Obviously, there was some type of leak.
Yeah.
During the summer, you know, we're all going to be grilling and cooking around there. One of the things you want to do
Yeah.
is make sure all your fittings on your propane is
Right.
tight. Make sure there's no breakage on your hoses. And,
We may have to take this rest of this up on the next segment. How are we running out of time on this segment, man?
Well, we could talk more about it later.
yeah. Folks, stay tuned. We're going to be right back to talk more about summer grilling.
WLFT joins all TV stations in our area, reminding you to rescan your digital TV sets so you can pick up all of the new TV stations, which are broadcast free over the air. Hey, you bought the new high-definition TV, so now enjoy the free over-the-air entertainment like the new Country Channel on 30.3, featuring 24-hour music videos and concerts direct from Nashville. More new channels are planned, so change the batteries in your smoke detector and rescan Baton Rouge.
Welcome back, folks, to our third and last segment. The second segment went by so fast on grills. We want to get back on it and try to finish up some tips. Howard, that went quick.
No,
yeah.
I'm telling you, I guess time flies when you're
That's
having
it.
fun.
But, go ahead and give us some ideas on grilling.
All right, let's go back to the picture here, and you can see one of the things they say is don't overfill your propane tanks, which is normally filled by a professional at one of the filling stations. Don't wear loose clothing while cooking at a grill. Keep all matches and lighters away from children. I always say keep everything at least 3 feet away, anything that can burn. And I'm talking about wood, I'm talking about anything that can burn, and that includes people, 3 feet away.
You know, Howard, a hot grill and vinyl siding don't jive
No,
together.
I've seen.
you
I
know?
wish I could have got some pictures that
Yeah.
we've had before, especially people that live in apartments.
Right.
You know, they're kind of mandated to a little porch
Cramped for
area.
space, yeah.
and they put their grill right next to that vinyl siding, and it melts it all down. That's
Yeah, don't need flame for folks for vinyl siding to go up. Once that heat gets to it, radiant heat will hit it, and then before you know it, it's up in your attic. So be careful with that.
One more thing about grilling, of course, there's one of the firemen's. See if he's got that up there. Look, that's a well involved grill there, but that's
Yeah.
what you don't want to see, folks.
No.
What I do want to talk about, one more thing is, and we see a lot of, is when you dispose your hot coals, a lot of people put them in a garbage can and forget about them, and then a few hours later they start a fire.
That's
So
it.
don't dispose your coals in the garbage can.
That's it. That's it.
Fireworks, you know, in East Baton Rouge Parish, you know, July 4th coming around a month. All I can say, it's illegal in East Baton Rouge Parish, folks. Boom, that's it. It's illegal.
That's it. It's illegal.
Go somewhere where
much
they're
less
doing it.
dangerous, unsupervised.
That's
and
it.
Stuff.
That's
So,
it.
You know, they have several organizations that do organize firework displays.
They have the
so
big 4th of July
Yeah.
fireworks at the
So,
river and stuff like that.
always,
Go there. Yeah, go
always
there.
a bad story. After
Exactly.
Any holiday where
Exactly.
people burn fireworks.
Chief,
Howard,
go ahead.
this dreaded hurricane season.
I know it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I hate to see it, but you know, I was watching the news and the weather last night, and they're predicting this to be a very active storm season. And
that's
they're
what I
predicting
saw,
up
too.
To 20 hurricanes this year, and you know, in the city of Baker, we always are. Mayor Rito and department heads are very proactive, and you know, we're very quick to get something started as far as preparation for
prep.
the hurricane. So, why don't you talk a little bit about what your feelings are on?
Well, Chief, I agree. You know, here we are. We're entering that hurricane season, and we've already got predictions from the weather, folks that the NOAA, whatever, saying that we're going to have a lot of named storms this year. I don't know about you, but that does scare the heck out of me. We've been through numerous storms: Katrina, Isaac, all those storms, and it does create. As a public servant, you know, it does scare us because, you know, we feel for the public when they lose power, when they do without. We feel for it.
Yeah.
But I put together some hurricane safety tips here, Chief. As you can see, I'm gonna pull up some pictures here. This is something that we don't want to see coming at us. That's a picture of a hurricane, and when you see this, everybody should have these tips that I'm going to give out. Keep your yard clear of all loose objects. You know, these winds can get up to 200 miles an hour. Keep a portable radio and flashlight and extra batteries handy. Don't wait till the last minute. You know, Chief, that's what's always the problem. People wait till the last minute.
Yeah.
You
Don't
know?
forget about we have a hurricane checklist for supplies and what to do. So if people need copies of that, just give us a call.
Yeah, give us a call at the fire station.
Yeah.
Again, here's some more pictures. This is during Hurricane Katrina, and this is not. I'm not trying to bring up old things, but what I'm showing is folks, we live in South Louisiana. We live in a place where hurricanes been coming through here for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Be prepared. Store up a 3-day supply of drinking water. Keep a well-stocked first aid kit.
Batteries.
Batteries. Plan an evacuation route, and if the evacuation notice has been given, don't wait till the last minute, folks. If we say get out, get out. It's simple. Just get out.
Yeah. Most people that wait get in trouble.
Right.
So.
And I want to brag on you, Chief. You know, and I think we've done this on shows, and we're going to do this hurricane safety thing again when it gets closer to, you know, a little bit more like August or something. We're going to do it more. We're going to be more forceful about people getting ready.
Right.
But I want to, you know, give an opportunity to tell the folks that this chief right here has done all he could when he built this new headquarters that we have on Groom Road with this EOC that we have, this Emergency Operations Center. The governor's office has got GOSEP, the governor's office of emergency preparedness. The mayor's got the mayor's offices of Homeland Security, and I got to say that Baker now, through Danny Edwards, fire chief, has the Baker GOSEP. BOSEP. So, folks, in the city of Baker, you ought to feel very, very comforted knowing that we're going to start right here in the Baker.
Yeah.
You know, if we get a hurricane, we get a storm, we're going to start here in Baker.
Right, and we have handled everything. The last few storms that we've had, everything went like clockwork.
It did.
From the department heads on down to the lowest man on the totem pole. Everybody pitched in. You know, we had like you say, we had our backup communications in operation, and everything was going good. We got a few tarps that we could hand out and stuff, but our main focus is to take care of the city of Baker in these types of emergencies, and we've managed to handle that to the best of our abilities. And we got a good team, got a good mayor, council, and department heads, so we're very fortunate in that.
And, you know, I think one thing too, Chief, is you know, we do all we can. The mayor's office does all they can. Everybody does what they can, but I think it's impediment on people out there that watch this show to do all they can. Yeah. Make themselves accountable, because sometimes we can't be there for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Preparation.
You know, if you prepare for your own family, you'll go a long way. You know, it's just that simple. That's
right. We want to caution people. Then if people tend to, the gas situation the way it is, they tend to store gas, and we highly recommend that not happen.
No, I mean, you know, putting 55-gallon barrels in their backyard with gasoline.
Well, Howard, you know, today, I don't know what the deal is today, but time is passing by. You know, we want to thank the folks for staying tuned with us on this show, and be sure and watch it on Thursdays at 6:30 and so forth. Thank you for being with us.